Okay, so it's HDK. Today we're going to be talking about what is Bitget copy trading and how can we make $5,000 from it. Without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. If you haven't done so, make sure you go like, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so that you get stay updated with some of the fanciest ways to make money using crypto in this bear market. We're kind of a mooning market right now. Who knows what's going to happen? Let's jump right into it. And today we're going to look at copy trading. So what is copy trading? Bitget has always been a pioneer in social trading, blah, blah, blah. It is pretty big though, I'm gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. As of today, I'm gonna lie. One-click copy trade product has accumulated over 80,000 traders, 338,000 followers, and 42 million profitable trades, and 20 million paid out. I guess it makes sense for them to actually expand their trading, I guess, volume this way as well. That they would identify some of the key traders in their marketplace, in their clientele, and basically get its users to be able to copy them and basically replicating their profitability, which I think is pretty cool. So instead of getting you to read this article, I'm just going to give you a bit of a more comprehensive outlook and a know-how into following somebody on Bitget on futures copy trading. So that's what we're gonna look at right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head to bitget.com, no other way to spell it. The links are all available in the description below. If you sign up there, you'll get some bonuses, which is dope. It's basically free money. And then you've got some trading fees as well, benefits as well if you sign up using the link below. And so if you go to copy trading, futures copy trading, you will land in a page like this. Now it is a bit of a wild west if you look through this list, because there's some crazy numbers, crazy sad numbers, crazy happy numbers, and it is just a bit of a shit show. But what you can do is you can filter out who to follow, who not to follow, who to copy, who not to copy. So that is the question we're trying to answer. The two best filters I look at are your Copiers PNL and your AUM. So Copiers PNL is pretty simple. It's how much money these guys were able to make for their copiers. And AUM represents assets under management. How many dollars, how much money is actually being entrusted to these people to be traded? Of course, at the risk of, every risk out there, we can see their track record. And so we're going to learn how to look at their track record. Now, Bitget as a platform needs to improve a little bit because, there's small bugs here, but that's okay. So if you sort by assets under management, we're trying to sort it by the highest amount of dollars being managed to lowest. But as you can see, these aren't such high numbers. So what you're going to do is you're going to press next. And on the second page, you're going to start seeing some big numbers come up like this. So Mac is managing the largest amount of money on Bitget. All right, that's more than $1 million with 500 followers. With 1,000 followers, this guy is managing just slightly above $1 million here as well. Really interesting. Copiers PNL is also really interesting. We look at their PNL is basically how much they've got in their bank account, in their account with Bitget. But we also want to be interested in how much money have they been able to make for the copiers. So we're looking at the second page. Once again, the highest is coming in from the second page. Jason, who's been able to make $700,000 for his copiers, is catching my eye, and he's got more than $1 million in assets under management. So we're going to check him out, and we're going to see what makes him such a good trader. So in the last 7 days, he's making consistent profits going up. The last 1 month, wouldn't be surprised. Looks like that's a withdrawal. I don't think that's a loss per se. Maybe it is a loss. Let's have a look at his returns. Yeah, he did make a bit of a loss, it seems. But he's gone from 2.8K to 1.8K, which is interesting. Big losses. Maybe he was shorting, didn't really expect the bull to show up that quickly. But let's just have a look at his trades. If we see that there's a whole bunch of negative trades, then that's a good sign that he's probably lost a bit of money. But we'll find out. Because these big moves, we want to make sure that our traders our principal traders are able to catch them, right? And not just be lucky with it. So over the last month, there's very consistent trade volumes. Let's have a look at his order types. Yeah, so historically he's made good money, or at least he's recovering, I guess. If he did make a loss, or whether it's a withdrawal, I don't know. Let's have a look. So over 19th January. Okay, so these are the losses. So he did make losses on his trades, big losses, 1,000%. Holy moly. But he's back into his sort of swing of things. So these guys are actually better at trading when the markets are moving sideways. But as you can see, this guy has made 5 grand, 4 grand, 11 grand, risking what? $120,000. 5 grand risking $26,000. These are pretty good returns. So it's not like these kind of big moves happen all the time in crypto. I mean, they're oscillations, and this is what these traders take advantage of. So this is this particular trader profile. But if we look at Copiers PNL, but he's obviously managed to protect the win and the gains of his followers, which I think is quite decent of him. So, but looking at, I don't know, let's go check out this person, Lucky Boy, in the last 7 days, in the last 1 month. Okay, so I reckon he's taken the right direction of his general trades to ensure that there was good profits, or at least protecting his profits, which is nice. And clearly he makes more money for his followers than himself, which means the followers are taking more risk on than he is. So this guy risked 70 grand and made 20 grand. That is a fantastic return, almost 30% return. And this is about 15% return. So as you can see, people like to take different risks on a particular trader when they follow them, and that's because of the way you can copy them. So you press copy now. If it's not available, you can send a reminder when there's a slot available, so that'll ding in onto your phone if you've got the app. If you have done so, haven't done so, go check out the link in the description below so that you can sign up to Bitget. It is by far one of the most liquid and good exchanges that are around at the moment. Of course, risks exist. Your money can disappear in a bank, your money can disappear on an exchange. That's just what this world is, unfortunately. But when you do follow these people, instead of following them by amount, I'll suggest that you follow by a multiplier. So we look at first identify, because these guys are trading with their account size in mind. You have to trade with your account size in mind as well. So what we're looking at is with Lucky Boy, he's got about $1,500 in his account. So if you had $1,500 in his account, you could probably replicate the size of his trades 1 for 1. So represents a multiplier relationship between each copy trade and the trader. Also, you can just chuck a 1 in there and off you go. You can also set take profits and stop losses as you are following them, and please put an appetite of your choice in that regard. I know far too many people who are doing like super well. They chuck in 20 G's and making $2,000 a day because their traders are really good. They're on a roll, right? But these rolls will go for a bit, and there might be coming a rainy day. So my suggestion is that, not financial advice, but just to take profits. Now, these guys are well incentivized to actually make sure that their trades are good and profitable all the way throughout. And so this is their their profit share. So if they make you 100 grand, they're going to take 10 grand. And if they're managing $1 million plus and they're doing 10% a day, let's say on the gross, I guess the account size of these people, then you're looking at basically these guys are making 6 figures a day just trading their $1,000 account. So they are well incentivized to actually really be laser focused on their trade. So looking at that across the board, you want to make sure that their orders and their historical returns are good and their open trades are positive, unlike this guy right now. But those are some of the people that you need to look at and just run your investigation. Now, just because they have an active loss right now, that doesn't mean it's like the worst. Like think about it, like 17,000 USDT, 17,000 USD for Bitcoin is being shorted right now at a 1,500% loss on 50x. I mean, that's probably a really small position. So he could probably just wear that, but still make profitable trades on the way down if Bitcoin was to crash back down. I'll be more inclined to put a short in a trade for me per se than to go long right now. We're in a bad short squeeze, so we don't know until the position is closed. Now that may dry your blood watching this. It's not just a money printer machine, but it is worth checking out. I mean his account's obviously still remaining afloat, and he's come up with strategy to be able to do that, and that's what these high frequency traders do. So that's how copy trading works, guys. So I would suggest that you do a fair study. Money can be made using this strategy, only risking amounts of money that you can afford to lose. None of this is financial advice, just giving you an educational look into how people are trading in this time of the market and how you can leverage some of your gains on other people's decisions, I guess. And so we're going to look at so this guy obviously suffered from this bull cycle he had. I bet he's had a bunch of short trades. Maybe he's not trading right now per se. Yeah, he's still dreaming for the short. So I mean, these gains may come around later. So that's how copy trading works. If you haven't done so, go check out the links below. Go give it a try if you want to. I'm not holding a gun against your face. It's definitely a good learning experience. And of course, if you haven't done so, make sure to go like, share, and subscribe, and ring that notification bell so that you can stay updated on some of the most interesting ways to make money. Don't be greedy with Copy trading, once you make some profits, put it away, put it away, put it away, and you'll get there.